So here is some of the things you need to do before your design. What you need to do is you definitely need to understand which size of the flyer you want, whether you want it for an Instagram post. And there are other things you can do with Canva, but definitely I think a regular flyer to pass on to maybe the newsletter or put it on WhatsApp groups and the Instagram or Facebook posts. You need to think about the size that you need. You can definitely convert it to a different size, but having an initial understanding of what you need for the Instagram post, that's what we'll do today. You need to come up with your message details where you have to make it impactful. You need to motivate your audience to actually take action. You can use ChatGPT for this and maybe mix and match the answers to the different prompts you get in ChatGPT for that. Then you want to understand whether you want to make it minimal or you want to have as many details in it as possible. Sometimes a flyer is very impactful if you have really minimum details and a QR code on it. And people will be like, okay, we need to go for this. Let's see what's in it. A very impactful image or something on it. Or you can have more details as to what are they going to benefit from this. You need to understand who your audience is and have a registration link that is ready to go onto the flyer. And like Mimi said, she was going to show later, I use Teeny URL, but you can use the bit.ly to create a shortcut for easy registration. To have ready before you start designing in Canva. Now, what are the things you need to include? You need to include event details, when, where, why. You need a visual to show. I think this is something that I feel very strongly about. You need to have a visual, and this is what takes most time for me when I create flyers usually is what is the goal for your event? What is the feeling that you have that you want to when you're speaking as Toastmasters and when you give your message, you not only let them take action, but you give them something to feel about. So, and I think that this visual should actually show you that. And I'll show you all different ways of how we are going to do that. Social media
Shalini, we had
links.
a comment in the chat that
Mhm.
it's very difficult to see the print on
Okay.
this slide, and that if you would send the
Oh, yes.
URL for this
Yeah,
into chat, then they
sure.
would be able to see it better.
Sure, sure. I'll do that.
Thank you.
I was going to send this anyways for there's more links I need to add to this, and I will be sending this for a giveaway, the resource giveaway. Hopefully you guys can look at it. Okay. All right. The social media links for your website, for your Facebook page, for Instagram, if you have LinkedIn, or if you have the actual Toastmasters International website. So those links, have those links ready, right? And that's something you should definitely include on a flyer. And contact information. How can they contact you? And this is usually part of the registration form, right? Because that is what you need to have ready when you have, you need to have your registration link ready, definitely before that. Now, and here are the design elements and some Canva techniques that I'll go over just now. We can even do it together. The elements that you need to look for definitely are some visuals that go on it, the background, some icons that go on it, the text, how large should the font be, colors, transparency. This is a pretty neat trick, and QR codes and links. Start your free trial, it means I don't have it here. The way there is multiple ways, definitely you can start with a template first. You can even start with a Canva AI, which I've done multiple times. It works beautifully. You can click on templates here and you can explore so many templates out here. Anything that has the crown is kind of like a pro. It means that there are some elements in there. Elements means they're all the fonts, the backgrounds, the visuals that are there on a flyer. They're all called elements. So here, if we want to have an Instagram story or Instagram post, this is what we want to go over. If I'm going to select that, you will see Instagram post. Try and select professional, because this is for Toastmasters, and selecting professional gives a filter with more templates in here. Now, if you like one of the templates without the crown in it, now there are so many templates that came up, right? So I can even search by, say, speaking club, because that's what we are. So I'm just going to say speaking club, hit enter, Instagram post professional speaking club. This is the easy way to find any templates. Maybe that all these seem to be pro. Here, this is one that does not have a crown in there. This one doesn't have the crown in there. So you can actually pick one of these. Say, for example, I liked one of the pro ones, right? Say maybe this. If I'm going to pick one of the pro ones, you can actually scroll down here, which shows more like this. Say if you like that section, if you go down, you will see ones that are similar but are not pro. So you can actually pick those which are not pro. Even if you initial template is a pro template which has a crown on it, if you go for more like this, you can actually see that there are more, of these templates that are not pro on here. So here are some things. The brand is something that is not available to the basic account. So let's not use that, but I'll show you how you can actually save some of the Toastmaster brand colors, and also you can apply it to this page. You can, there is an uploads folder, and this is something you can organize. You see, these are all the images that I have uploaded. I have the Toastmasters logo. I have all the colors, the Toastmaster colors right here. And you can also go to folders, and this is where you can create folder. For example, if some of us are part of multiple clubs, like I am, I actually have a folder for each club. Or so I'm just going to say Toastmasters, continue, and then I can actually put all my images that I need for Toastmasters, say right here. I'm going to use these. Maybe I'll use this, and I will move them to the Toastmasters folder. First of all, you can organize it that way. Okay, once you have moved, now you can select whatever picture you need. Usually the logo is the first thing that I just put on there, just to make sure that we have it. And you can put it wherever you want, however you want. Now, if you've seen this element right here that has the circles, once you select it, any element on here, once you select it and you look at the transparency, you click on the transparency and you can reduce the transparency. Now your logo is much more visible right there, right? Now the main thing is the font. You want to make sure your font for your main goal or your main feeling for this event is actually bolded, and you actually have it in whatever. If you like this font, that's good, or you can obviously choose any of these other fonts as well. So if I've just made it bigger, I'm just going to pull it, adjust it so that it comes out the way it is right now. Now you can edit links, and you can put icons for, do you see there's a phone icon or there's an email icon? And when you go to elements, there are some things you can do for getting those icons. So say I want my Facebook, and there are some free ones. The ones with the little crown is not something you can use. Say you have Facebook. Now I had done a few that I'll show you. I had stacked like Facebook, Instagram, and when you have these links, you can click. Uh, I don't want to expand. You can right click and click on link. And this is where you can actually put in your Facebook page or whatever you need. Will not be able to click. So I did copy the registration link. And now what we are going to do is we are going to go to apps. I actually use the QR code apps, but if you go to apps and search for QR code, you can pick the first one. That's the app. You can enter the URL and you can customize whatever color you want. Say you want the background color, I don't know, to be maroon and the foreground color maybe to be a little gray. And then I say generate code. It's going to generate the code. It's important to have this very visible to everyone, the QR code, because that's something that even if it's on a picture, people can hold it and it will take it to the form. But when you have a link here, when you say register and you link it, if I say link and type it in, say done, this link will not be clickable when you download it as an image. So what you can do is you can go to text. You need to maybe add a text, put the link in there. Now, even if I copied the link, is you see the text is still showing add a subheading. So I'm going to edit the link. This is where you need to, I usually just put in the link there because it's very easy for people to just go in and see, okay, it's D57 Canva workshop RSVP. Okay, they can just go there and that will be the link. So there you go. And you can place this to wherever the register is. Having your link in text and the QR code, I think is very important. When you go to elements and you look at these mockups, see it's here, you select it. You see how you can put your picture inside the phone here. Oh yeah, someone is walking down to their office and they're seeing, or walking for lunch. Our meeting is 12 to 1. Okay, they're looking at it on their phone and we say, okay, I'm going for this. So you can actually put your flyer on the phone right here. This flyer on that phone. So that's something you can do, or for printing, or on a computer, or you can use different frames. I mean, this is something which I really enjoyed. Like I did the outdoor one earlier where I picked maybe this one at the bus stop, right? So before I pick my element, I'll actually do this and show you because this is something cool and something that you can use for your basic Canva. So at this point, I have this ready, but I need a picture to put in my mockup, in my frame. These are frames. A frame means if you select a picture and put it in, it'll go and fit into that frame. Okay, so we are going to do this, and what we are going to do first is, I know this is page number 2. I'm going to say share. I'm going to go to download, and I don't need both the pages. I just need page 2. So I'm going to select page 2. This is going to be a PNG, and I'm going to download this whole thing as a picture. Before I even show you, I already showed you how you can have folders, right, for your uploads, and you can have folders where you have everything in here. And what you can do is maybe you can, if these are the colors, you can just drag and drop. You can right click and you can say apply colors to page. Okay. That maybe you like that, you can keep that. And those are all the colors for Toastmasters. You can do it again, which will shuffle it. Oh, there you go. This is more sober. I think I like this one, but you don't like it? Try and do it again. Oh, this is more clean. Maybe this is the style you want to go for. So it will give you so many options, but what you can do is you can just delete that once you have the colors that you want. So that's something you can do to have the colors. So having everything that you need like in a folder and keeping it organized, you don't even need the brand kit because that one is a pro feature. You don't even need the brand kit. You can just go here, save everything. You have like text, you have the background image, you have all these different other elements. And when you click on position, it will, and you go to this other tab called layers, it will show you where everything is. Is it below, is it up there? Now, say I want the chamber chatters to go behind Toastmasters. You can either right click or you can change the position from here. For me, the best part is usually when I click on here, you can layer, you can either send it backwards or send back, or you can, same thing. The show layers is going to show what we just saw, but that's because now when I want to increase, now say I want to increase the size of the Toastmasters logo, and maybe I want to put the chamber chatters like right here. Now, you can actually, once you go to effects and you can go to advanced settings, like here, you can do the letter spacing. It can increase, and you can actually, drag, and you can have it go or wrap all around as well by playing with these line spacing and letter spacing. Say I want the letter spacing to be maybe less, or and then it becomes more compact for us. This is the Halloween one. I'm part of another club, Tales and Tellers. So this is the Halloween one that I did. As you see, this is the online icon that I was talking about. And this is the in-person. I made sure the colors are visible everywhere. So that was another one. And this was one that actually got a lot of likes. This is where I used the wrapping, and I used, because it was a pumpkin patch theme, these are the icons I used. I used these as icons to show. So, and I put the QR code here, everything on the pumpkins. I was not going to put this, but then, I did that. And do you see how I did the pumpkins? I actually put them on here. I found the picture with the 3 pumpkins, and then I decided, okay, I'm going to put the links on there. So, and this is the RSVP. So this one has the QR code, everything all lined up, but it's within the design. What I did was the background here, I actually changed the transparency so that whatever I need the audience to look at immediately is the focus and not the background as much. There was this one which has this that I will just let me just go over that a little bit. Your end goal is to have someone walk into your meeting. Okay, let me switch to the account. Okay, so if what was I going to do? I totally forgot. Match resize. Okay, now the resize function you see here, the resize function means that right now I've picked an Instagram post, right? Now, say you want a flyer or say you want something else. Basically, you want the same design but in a different size. To resize it, you can use the Pro feature, or what you can do is you can say, I'm going to add a page right now. I'm going to click on this little arrow. Now, say I want to add a page for a different kind. I'm going to go to more. By the way, you can email. This is new. I've not tried it yet. Say I want to do maybe a custom size, or maybe I want to do it another social media, Instagram, Facebook. Say I want to do a TikTok or Facebook post. Okay, Facebook post is a different size. Now I'm going to click on the Facebook post. Now you saw that the first one is Instagram post and this is Facebook post. You see there's a size difference. Now I'm going to select everything from here, copy it, go to my Facebook, paste. And now you can actually group all of these and you can resize it and adjust them on this page, however it happens. Usually you would group them and then you would go. So, but, and you can, because only if you don't have a Pro account. This is easy. At least you have all the elements in here and you just have to resize them. It becomes much easier. And I'm going to use Canva AI. Now, when I use Canva AI, say I want a design. You can do any of these. This one is a Pro account. I'm right now not in the Pro account. It's a beginner. So I say I'm going to say design. Now I want a design for social media. That's what I'm going to do. Now your format, I want to have maybe the Instagram post. And now I want to describe it. I want to describe Chamber Chatters, Speaking Club, needs to help entrepreneurs. Hopefully, I spell it right. No, it's not spelled right. Okay. To elevate their customer interaction. So join us on Wednesdays, 12 to 1 p.m. If I just put in something, hopefully, let's see how the design goes. As many details as you give it, it's pretty good. And you can just get it from ChatGPT, copy and paste it here. You can even talk to it, by the way, using voice, which is what I do, keep doing on my phone all the time. But there you go. It's doing something. I already got from AI. Look at all these flyers that it created with AI. So say if I want this or this, you can click on the edit and you can add your details. Say elevator, let's say I want to do maybe this. There you go. And you can tweak the text, you can do whatever. You can use the same thing. You can use um, um, oh, where is it? Let's go. Okay, where is it? Basically, you can edit. Good result. Okay, so